What's going on, y'all? This is episode 31. It is Thursday, February 15th, 2024, 7:09 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, man. Hope everyone's doing good. Been trying to get over this little cold. I know the baby's got a cold too, so just stinks, man. I hate being sick, bro. It's the worst. I feel like my ears like start popping and stuff, you know? You hit the gym and you just don't feel like you're like able to kind of push it any further. Don't like that feeling. But hey, we're overcomers, man. You know, we're overcoming, and that's just what it is. It's just a season. Yeah, man. Hope everyone's doing good, though. Did everyone have a good Valentine's Day with their sweeties? I know we actually got to work from home yesterday, so I got to spend it with Madison and the baby, so it was nice. It's nice just to have a kind of a day to ourselves. Even though we were working, you know, we're still with each other, you know? I was thinking, I'm like, man, when is society just gonna give up on the idea that you have to report to an office every single day, you know? Like, when is society as a whole just gonna say, like, yeah, dude, enough is enough with that? Like, we can work from home. Like, as long as you do your work from home, you know, I don't know. I get, like, there's certain jobs that you can't do that. I get that, you know, but if you work a computer job or, like, a desk job where literally you're on your computer all damn day, like, there should be no excuse why you can't work from home. I don't know. That's my tangent for the morning. But, yeah, man. Wild Horse out now. New Susco song dropped last Friday. We do have a new song dropping tomorrow. It's called In the Zone. And it is another Susco song. So I hope you can kind of see where we're headed with that, you know. Yeah, we got some big plans for this year, so we're just trying to make something shake and just keep it moving. I did schedule a song for next Friday as well that I'm really, really happy about. I'm honored to be able to do the song, and yeah, it'll be my first like solo song of the year, so I'm pretty excited about that. Outside of that, man, I did just work with my boy Sam Hibbard. If you don't know the Hibbards, man, get to know them, because they are super talented. They play like folk country type music. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just good. It's kind of like that Americana sound. You know, a lot of banjos, fiddles, harmonicas, guitars. Yeah, man, just really good, solid musicians. And there's three Hibbard brothers, and I actually grew up with Matt. Matt's the oldest, Andrew, and then Sam. But yeah, man, the other night I got to chill with Sam and record a little bit, and it's just interesting, man, to see what you can come up with on the spot, you know. And that's what I kind of told him. I was just like, you know what, man, like, don't overthink it. Just play and see what happens. you know, and I think it'll be a little weird for both of us, just kind of clashing genres almost, but you know, that's another type of music that I grew up on, you know, country music. And I just think it would be really cool, and I've been thinking this for a while, you know, how cool would it be if I rapped over, you know, a banjo or something to that extent. So yeah, man, it'll be like a weird genre bending sound, but it's not something that we haven't heard already. But you haven't heard it from me, so I'm excited, man. I told Sam, you know, I'm gonna really try to hone in on the lyrics that I write, and just make sure that it's A1, you know, because he came in, killed it, so now I have to do the same. And it'll be tough, but hey, it doesn't scare me, man. Tough doesn't scare me, so let's get it. Yeah, man. We were talking too with Sam. I'm gonna turn this heat down. I was talking to Sam a little bit too about just how I feel with just kind of being in like this creative, just sort of stalemate. And I'm trying to break out of it, man. My creativity has been elsewhere. Like I'm still creative, but it's just been in different realms, like pursuing this podcast, my little nature videos, just kind of being creative, being a creative dad, you know, making cover art. So I haven't been able to really hone in on my writing, and I just know that it's full circle, you know, everything comes back around, and I'm just trying to be patient with myself, you know, because there's really no need in beating myself up and trying to force stuff when I know that it's just a season I'm in. And I feel like I get this way every winter time. It's sort of like it's just like a season where I just kind of want to hibernate, you know, like a bear. I just want to sleep. But I do notice too, like, it's weird. Anytime it's warm outside, like, my creative juices start flowing, man, and I start writing like a madman. So I know as soon as it gets warm out, your boy's gonna be writing his ass off. But you do go through these like periods of like, man, will I ever be able to write another song again? You know? And my boy Rex, he said it perfectly, man. You know, we're creatives. You know, we're always gonna feel that way anytime we write something that's just awesome, you know, over the top. But we'll get back to it. We're creatives, you know? Just gotta have faith in ourselves and give grace to ourselves. Allow a space for us to grow. You know, give ourselves creative space to grow. One thing I do know that kind of helps me sometimes, and I was telling Rex this, you know, anytime I feel like I'm kind of in like this creative lull, I do try to just do things, man. Go to a park, just go to places I haven't been in a while or have never been to, talk to different people. It's just living new life, you know, just gaining new XP points, gaining new experience, so I can bring it all back. And it just helps, man. It helps kind of get the juices flowing. It helps me figure out, you know, what direction to take. So yeah, man, it's all about just living life. And just, when you get caught up, the main thing is you don't want to stay caught up. You don't want to stay caught up. And what I've realized for me is that when I stay caught up, it's resorting to just like watching TV, going to sleep, playing video games, just doing dumb shit that really doesn't do anything for us, you know? Now, some people will say, hey, you know, I use games as like my creative outlet, you know? It's a way for me to just sort of release myself. And I get that. That helps them. It doesn't help me. But yeah, man. So the main thing is just you don't want to stay where you're at. Because obviously where you're at isn't making you happy. So hit the gym, man. Get your blood flowing. Go for a walk. Take the dogs for a walk. Call a friend you haven't called in a while. Tell somebody you love them. Go to church. Do things that are going to kind of just get you out of where you are at currently, you know? And I think that helps kind of keep the juices flowing. Helps spark new ideas, you know? Because you might hear something at church that just, you're like, oh man, like I need to put that in a song. You might hear something at a sports game, at a Reds game, a baseball game, or, you know, that where you're like, damn, okay, that just inspired me. That guy hitting that home run just inspired me to write a line real quick. So just do things, man. Get out, do things. Don't stay where you're at. Get moving. Yeah. So I'm just excited for having that new creative energy again, because I've been doing things. I've been getting out of my comfort zone, even though it's cold, even though I don't feel the best. Just because you don't feel good doesn't mean that life just stops for you, you know? You got to keep moving. I try to sweat, man, when I don't feel good. Sweat it out. Sat in a sauna last night for about 15 minutes. 180 degrees, and I about melted away, dude. That sauna's no joke. Get in there, start wet, just melting, bro. Like a thawing snowman. I'm like Olaf in the summertime in the sauna, bro. Crazy. Yeah, man. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm really trying to just tap in this year, man. I want to tap in. I want to really get to know people, and the people who support my podcast, support my music. I want to really hone in and just get to know you better, you know? Because what does this amount to if I'm not trying to really engage, you know? What would this amount to? Like, what does music amount to if I'm not trying to engage with people? And I really want to break through where I've been at, you know? Level up. How do we level up? In my mind's eye, I just see leveling up being engaging, really, really promoting. I want to perform. I want to get out there, man. It's going to take some courage. It's going to take some help. But I got faith, man. I got faith. We've made it this far. We didn't make it this far to only make it this far. So we'll get there, baby. We'll get there. Man, this weekend we got plans. We're gonna go see that Bob Marley movie with my brother-in-law. That should be pretty cool. I know he's probably not a Marley fan, but he likes going to the movies. And it's just cool to get out of the house every once in a while. Yeah, man. Outside of that, bro, we're just living. we're just living, man. Football season's over. Getting excited for baseball. We're gonna take this next month and just level up. Just level up, man. Day by day. Yesterday I was going through, one thing I do daily is I'll note any sort of wins or victories of each day, and I just write them in my phone. And yesterday I was going through like my master list of wins in January. And it's just cool, man. You really start to see like how many of those little small wins just add up. And one thing that I noticed was a song that I did, that I got the idea, started writing, recorded, made the cover art, and now uploaded for release. And that song's gonna drop next Friday. And everything about that was just small wins just adding up. And that's what it takes, man. Small wins every single day to move this shit forward. You can't overlook the small wins, because sometimes it's not always this big, grandiose victory. It's going to be little tiny wins or tiny habits that you build within yourself that lead to those big wins. So it was cool to just be able to, really hone in on all the victories in January. And I'm excited to see what happens in February, man. And we're just building off of yesterday. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. And speaking life and love while we do it. But yeah, man. Yeah, just wanted to tap in real quick, man. Nothing crazy this morning. Just having a nice little Thursday morning. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. Keep celebrating those Valentines. Yeah, man. This turn here, man, always gets me, man. You gotta break your neck just to look, see if traffic's still coming. But yeah, I won't keep you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting my podcast, supporting the music. We got some quality music on the way, man. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. So, yeah, man. Much love. Peace.